Welcome. Welcome. I'm so glad you are here. I'm Dr. Andrea Christian Parks, and welcome to my channels. I wanted to talk a little bit today about New Year's resolutions because I used to have one thinking about New Year's resolutions, and now I have a different take on New Year's resolutions. Um, and I want to share it with you because for those of you who have followed me, you know this already, but for those of you who are new, I am a physician. I am a OBGYN. I'm also a lifestyle medicine boarded physician. That means I believe in reversing disease, helping people be healthy, and I have training to do so by using lifestyle means. So diet, exercise, stress management, all those sorts of modalities. I believe that's how you fix disease, not just the traditional medical model of diagnosing the problem, giving the right medication or surgery, and maybe you fix it long term, maybe you don't. But that's traditional medicine, and I don't want to do just that anymore. So I went ahead and did lifestyle medicine. But I also strongly believe that the way people really change their lives, they really change their health, is mentally. And I don't mean in a from a mental health standpoint. That's absolutely one component of full total health. But the way we change things in our lives that are dysfunctional, that are not working well, that are making us sick, whether that's our weight or other practices of lifestyle that are making us sick, I really believe the way you actually change that is by changing your mind about it so that you can do different things. Because you know as well as I do, if you continue to do the same things, you will continue to get the same result. You will never change what you want changed by doing the same thing you've always done. So I became a coach. Why? Because people need help walking from where they are to where they want to go. You would never tell a track star, just, keep running and you'll make it to the Olympics. No. An Olympic level track star has maybe a team of coaches, but they have at least a primary coach that helps them go from where they are to where they want to be. And I strongly believe that that's what most people need to make change in their lives. And so I became a coach because when I lost my weight more than 15 years ago, my life changed. And I want that for you. So let's talk about New Year's resolutions. Let's talk about New Year's resolutions. Let me tell you, I used to make New Year's resolutions way back in the day. And usually it was somewhere around weight loss, and usually it was something about, okay, I want to be thinner this year. I want to lose the weight. Because I was overweight from puberty on till 15 years ago. And year after year after year after year, it was like, this is going to be the year. This is going to be the year. This is going to be the year. And it wasn't. So I got to a point where I said, I'm not making any more New Year's resolutions. I quit. I'm not going to do that anymore because it's stupid. It doesn't work. So I understand that thinking. And actually, I don't really think a New Year's resolution is helpful, not for long-term change. People talk about, well, don't make a resolution, make an intention. And okay, whatever. You can do all that. My thinking about it is a New Year's resolution without anything else doesn't help. It doesn't help the change happen that you're really envisioning that you want to see. A vision is great, but something has to go with it to make it work. So we'll get to that in a minute, what I think will help you in your weight loss plans for the year. But I think the first thing really to decide is this the year? Is this the time that you want to move forward? Because you can decide, I'm not making any resolutions. That's stupid. It doesn't work. I've done that for year after year. And every year I get a few weeks in and then I fail. And then I fall off the plan and then it doesn't work. And then it doesn't happen. So then you can decide, I will not make a resolution. And it can be from one of two places. One is, A resolution is short term. It doesn't really stick, and I don't want to do it that way. So I'm going to do it differently. And if that's your choice, I have help. The other one is I don't want to be disappointed when my resolution doesn't happen. So I'm not going to make a resolution. I'll just decide now that the thing that I want won't happen. It's what I call deciding to be disappointed in advance. And then I don't have to be disappointed when it doesn't happen because I've already been disappointed. Well, here's the problem with that. You're disappointed anyway. And you didn't even try. You gave yourself zero chance to make it happen. So I don't really encourage that either, because that kind of failing in advance, failing before you even try, will never make any progress for you. So what do I suggest instead? Instead of a resolution that says, I'm going to radically change my life, I'm going to do all the things. Yeah, it's really hard to do with no support underneath that. I think what you do is something totally different. Now, we already decided that doing the same thing gets you the same result. So we don't want to do the same thing we've always done. It just doesn't work out. So what do? We have to do something differently. And that's why I want to tell you about what I'm getting ready to do, because I want you to be part of it. I am getting ready to have, starting on January 16th, I'm going to have a free webinar. And I'm going to teach a lot of the principles that I teach my private clients. I want to give you the opportunity to learn this stuff for free, to get a different way of thinking, a different way of approaching your plan so that you can be successful in the long term. Making some super complex or really difficult plan, or taking someone else's plan and sticking it on top of your life, just doesn't usually work for people. So I want to give you an alternative. So that's what I'm going to be talking about. It's a webinar called Weight Loss Without Willpower. And that is what we're going to be doing on the 16th. Now, some of you have already figured it out. The 16th is Martin Luther King holiday. Yes, it is. And if you're participating in the day of service, or you're doing things, or you're sleeping in, or not a problem, the webinar is in the evening. It's at 7 p.m. So January 16th, 7 p.m., we're going to be getting together. I think that the way I was just looking through my slides this morning, I'm, revamping it, re-preparing, doing all the things. I'm really excited. It's going to be, it's so much fun to teach. I really think that if your goal is permanent weight loss, I'm done with the diets, I'm done with the roller coaster, the up and down, the yo-yo on the scale, all that kind of thing. What you're looking for is, I want to change what has caused me to gain this weight over the years. I'm going to reverse it. And I want to get to a place where food is not in charge of me anymore. And then I'm able to lose the weight on purpose with a nice steady pace. And it just keeps coming off until I get down to what is the right weight for my body. Without fighting, without misery, without struggle, without massive quantities of pain and willpower and just trying to ratchet yourself down the scale, that you're like, I'm done with that. I'm not living like that. I got a job, I got kids, I got my relationships, I've got parents, I've got all kinds of things I'm taking care of. But this thing I need for me, I wanted to offer that work that I do with my clients to you. So I want you to join me on the 16th. Don't make a resolution. Just don't make a resolution. I think the best thing to do instead of a resolution is make a decision. And that's what I was trying to frame this today is, are you going to decide to not do a resolution because you don't want to be disappointed later and just fail in advance? Are you going to decide, no, this is my year and I'm going to decide to do it differently? Don't know all the things I need to do differently. That's where my webinar comes in. I'm going to teach you some different things to get you a different result. But it's time to decide. It's time to decide. Is this the year I'm going to commit I'm going to focus. I'm going to put my energy, my effort. This is the year I'm going to turn this around. Or am I going to decide I'm just going to stop trying? You know, you will make it if you don't give up. You will. One of these years, you're going to be right. It will happen. There's no doubt. The only time you fail is if you quit. If you keep getting up and keep going at it and keep trying at it and keep coming at it another angle, you will find the solution. The work I do speeds that up. The coaching work I do with my clients and in my courses speeds that up. But you won't fail unless you quit. You can do this. It is entirely up to you. And I'm here to help. So I want you to go. I'm going to put this right here in the notes. Go to my website. How do you get in the webinar? You got to sign up. So you go there, you click on the little button that says sign up for the webinar. You sign up for the webinar. If you're following me on social media or emails or what, you'll see there places to sign up, to click and go ahead and sign up. You just sign up. You'll get an email with the Zoom link. Done. All right. So I'm looking forward to seeing you on the 16th. Do not miss it. I will see you then. And I'm excited. I'm excited to teach you this new stuff so that you don't have to be stuck in the same rut, in the same cycle that you've been in the past. All right. See you soon. Bye.